I'm Jolene Cadenbach, Reverend Dr. Jolene Cadenbach from Arcadia Congregational United Church of Christ, and I have been asked to give an inspirational message of how it is to live in this pandemic situation that we're all in. We've never been in a health crisis like we are today, and we are all experiencing this together. I think about how it was like before we had to social distance, and some of us lost our jobs, businesses closed. There's a lot of anxiety and frustration. But also, before we had to have our social distancing, many of us were so caught up in the busyness of life that we really didn't think that much about what we were doing and how our acts affected other people. It reminds me of a poem by a very famous English poet, William Wordsworth. He tells us that the world is too much with us. Late and soon, getting and spending, we lay waste our power. Little we see in nature that is ours. We have given our hearts away, a sordid boon. The sea that bears her bosom to the moon, the winds that will be howling at all hours, and are gathered up now like sleeping flowers. For this, for everything, we are out of tune. And I think this is probably the case. We now are in a situation where we can make some real definite choices. You know, life has handed us a lemon, but we can choose what we're going to do with that lemon. We could just sit there and say, oh wow, this is terrible. Or we could say, lemonade, lemon meringue pie. What about a lemon cheesecake? That would be great. This reflection that we can have today can really make a difference in the way the world is going to operate after this pandemic is over. We can choose to think about how we can make the world better, how we can be kinder, more loving, more generous, more open to ideas, and that we will have in our lives a rippling effect on the rest of the world. It is truly our choice. And this is really an opportunity that we can reflect and relax, read, think, and meditate, and do all the things that we really didn't have time before to do. I just want to remind all of you that you are not alone. We are in this together. Let us be the light to brighten up this world together. Amen.